Control. We're in pursuit.
On a bench waiting
Over.
to die. This is an official poll. So let's just put those words, official poll, translated in case you didn't study languages. Let's find out what it actually means. Made up lies.
Target reached the checkpoint.
Alice, I mean, they could publish an official poll saying that over 99.9% of children like ice cream, and I would instantly assume that all children now hate all ice cream and would prefer to eat a bucket of gravel mixed with dead veg. They could publish an official poll saying that 10 out of 10 cats
Danger.
have cat food
Vehicle in critical
being whacked with a
condition.
tennis racket.
Please
No,
exit
the
immediately.
cats have gone vegan
Danger.
and are queuing up outside Wimbledon Road.
Control. We are still on the suspect. Over.
Official polls are like the unsolicited dick pics that the government provides us. I didn't ask for it, I don't believe it, it's on an angle, you ask me to replace it, and give it time.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Well, we have this technology now where they can spy on my every boundary. There's a CCTV camera installed inside my underwear drawer. A video drone is scaring the birds off my garden birds.
Holy Moses!
No visual of target. Ending pursuit. Over.
What was that?
But it's the intrusion I can't stand, Alice. I'm in showbiz. Look at me here in this windowless dungeon. I'm in
Auto
showbiz.
drive now
And
enabled.
It's terrible for me. All these drones going on being filmed all the time, every day. I have to make sure I've done my hair and makeup and not wearing clothes I've ever worn before. And we all have crosses to bear.
At this point, they've installed so many CTOS cameras, I'm not sure where they'll put the new ones. On top of the old ones, just...
Menu narration.
watching other cameras like a social media influencer so self-absorbed they don't know how to sleep without turning it into monetized content?
I think that's the logical end of all society, isn't it? Where just everything has just become a camera filming another camera. To be honest, I've just given up on all news and reality now, Alice. I just, in fact, I now just make up my own headlines these days. I get a piece of paper and a pen. Remember them? Paper and pens, those were the days. And I'll just write down the headlines I want to read. Now, I'll just make my own newspaper. Look, here I've got today.
Auto driving.
Now's your last chance. Shit! I'm fucking here! Bollocks. Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! It's a damn shame. Yes, get it!
Security will respond to any unlawful assembly.
Seriously? Yes!
Fire team leader, report.
No sign of Malik, Mum. Nice clear shot on this dead sick prick, though.
Don't tempt me. Fuck. Where the hell is he?
I don't like this one bit.
I don't like it either. Shit. I don't have a filament terminal in here. I'll have to request one. Bear with me. This will take a while.
Help me out here, Bagley.
Oh, if only every person in London was required to wear a piece of high-tech surveillance equipment. Start hacking optics, and I'll see if any of them caught sight of Malik.
On it.
I'll scrub their body cam memory to see if it got a look at Malik.
Back office is none of your business.
That's him by the litter bin. He's either leaving a dead drop or trying to eat out on the cheap.
What exactly is going on here?
Fuck. Malik may be doing his laundry. It's a technique for losing a surveillance team. If so, that dead drop has a second meeting location in it.
Is he onto us?
I don't think so. He'd vanish if he thought there was a real threat. I'll put the shooters on standby while we readjust.
GPS data indicates this person wasn't in the area during the relevant period. Try again.
What the hell is going on here?
Did you really think I could be outsmarted by Nigel bloody Cass? He recorded that meeting because I wanted him to. It got to Emma Child because I wanted it to. And now law enforcement has full profiles on all of you. If you want to live, get on the ground and put your hands on your head.
As if I would surrender to you.
No, you misunderstand. I meant so the shrapnel doesn't hit you.
Move in!
Damn.
They're over here!
The hell is that?
Get out of there, now!
But Child was in the embassy.
It's too late. Fucking run!
Suspects, over. Control, we are pursuing the target.
just saw a wanted alert for me, but I didn't do anything. What's going on?
Yeah, same here. What the fuck?
It seems Malik wasn't bluffing. Your faces are all over the news, and not in a cool way.
That rat fucking bastard. Bagley, get everyone to the safe house now.
3 million cars. All that means is gridlock. But with Parcel Fox's new drone collect and delivery service, your next delivery is just one click away. Whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. Parcel Fox.
You're listening to The Bug.
May cause nausea, vomiting and headaches.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
A mirror to the world and smashes himself on the head with it in despair. I'm Andy. Joining me, as always, Alice and...
I deny everything.
Just a good...
In breaking news, a large explosion has occurred at the Canadian High Commission in Trafalgar Square. SIRS has issued a statement that the terrorist organization DedSec is active once again after months of relative silence. If you suspect anyone of being a member of DedSec, report them to SIRS immediately using your CSAY app.
And out-tumble a 12-month course of immunosuppressants, corticosteroids, and anti-retrofungal neurodilatory estrogen spermatozoic.
Suspect cleared the
People
checkpoint.
claiming there are medical shortages are probably high on lots of medicine that they've been given. I, for one, believe that there are no medical shortages, Andy. Just last week, I went in with a broken arm and they suggested it might just be extreme period pain and prescribed me a drink of water and an astrology chart.
I think we can't be too far away from them just prescribing stiff upper lip like they do to us.
My uncle
Return
had
it
a
to
leg
HQ.
removed due to diabetes.
Search
They halved
terminated.
his insulin because they said there was less of him to be diabetic.
SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik personally oversaw an investigation that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
Cobweb-ridden medicine cabinet at home. It might look empty, but it's not, for it contains the only medicine any of us truly need.
Auto drive now enabled.
Producer Chris. Freedom. The medicine of British freedom. And the analgesic knowledge that however ill you may be, Bloom are keeping an eye on things for you.
I'm investing heavily in the placebo effect right now. You're listening to The Bug.
Obviously, I don't entirely mean that, because what is the first rule of the third millennium? If someone in power...
Public approval of SIRS shot up today following Counter-Terror Director Malik's statement that the Five Eyes nations will execute a coordinated global response to the DedSec threat.
Mr. Malik, what is the service doing to protect the people of Britain right now?
Well, we're aiming a little higher than just Britain. Soon we can know if anyone in any CTOS-using country in the world so much as utters the word DedSec. Thank you.
SIRS advises citizens that positive discussions of the DedSec terrorist organization or their actions may result in investigation.
Think of it as a medicine diet, as a series of healthy lifestyle swaps. Swap out anti-inflammatories for antacids. Swap out the iron lung for the aluminium lung. Swap out MRI machines for Mary machines, which is just a lady called Mary telling you you're fine.
Obviously, critical shortages are as much part of our daily lives, our society and our culture today as things like football, music and complaining about the weather used to be in the old days. And, well, food shortages, yeah, we just learn to live with them, don't we? And there's a lot of positives as well with all these food shortages. I mean, we were eating too much anyway. As a nation, the government's just helping us live healthier lifestyles. It's so hard to diet on your own, isn't it? You need the support of a friend or a loved one or a government or collapsing social infrastructure. Positive too, meat, very bad for the environment. So we're actually rebuilding the polar ice caps every time we eat a scrap of lettuce. Positive three, the human race had already cooked all the recipes it needed. There was nothing more to be done with food. We've done that. We can tick it off. We've done it. I was bored of food anyway. I've been eating it all my life. If you've been doing the same thing 3 times a day, 4, sometimes 7, or even 8 times a day, you're bound to get bored of it. And also, final positive, no more meal times. Frees up all that extra time for appreciating all the selfless hard work that Albion do to keep us all safe here in Britain.
Well, as you say, Andy, people are drawn to novelty, and everyone's had breakfast once. Why you gotta keep having it again?
What you fucking say?
Are you sure you can still throw straight?
Fast food choice, but like proper restaurants. Sure, life with kids is difficult, but that doesn't mean the difficulty of a screaming child that won't eat their flipping vegetables. On the rest of us, just pan them out in their own separate room. Let the rest of us enjoy our overly salted meal in bloody peace.
All right, but if you have to pass out, do it on your own time.
Good day.
Hey, you alright?
I'm still trying to make sense of Sky's little experiments.
Yeah.
How can you just butcher someone and sell off their mind? Your own mother, of all people.
This is some deep shit. The people she mind mapped are still trapped in there. Every brain from every lobotomy living in that lab. But with no body to control. No way out. They're serving more than a life sentence.
Well, that's profoundly unsettling.
Listen, if that happens to me, please hit delete and pull the plug for safety.
This is a message for DedSec. I believe Richard Malik is about to murder me in some gruesome way. If you see Malik, tell him I'm...
Canada House was destroyed by a series of explosions, and an individual known to be part of the DedSec organization was seen on CCTV attempting to flee the area. SIRS new Director of Counterterrorism, Richard Malik, issued the following statement.
I call upon my counterparts around the world to treat the DedSec threat with all due vigilance. They are not a resistance. What are they resisting? They are an international terrorist militia. And along with my counterparts in the Five Eyes nations, I am building and
you get the idea. You're fucked.
We're getting hunted like damn foxes out there. Let's start firing back.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend that. All scenarios show DedSec's odds of survival approaching 0 before he can be found. Malik probably worked out the same thing.
Got a solution for that. Bagley boy, show everybody.
Done. The working theory is this. Blowing up a government building like Canada House would require bribes, an infiltration team, materiel, and so on. Doing it without leaving a paper trail would be impossible. Some of you nicknamed this paper trail the Malik dossier. We're going to break into SRS headquarters, steal it, and prove Malik was behind the bombing. If we're lucky, we might even find some details on Zero Day. Your missions list has been updated.
Hey, one more thing. I know Malik's currently our best lead on Zero Day and the bombings, but he's fucking dangerous. If you see him, don't try to take him alive. It's not worth it.
On the contrary, I think what Malik knows about Zero Day and the bombings outweighs the well-being of any individual operative. Malik ought to be taken alive and interrogated. Is it the dance you enjoy, or is that just something to do with your hands while you get shit-faced?
Hello and welcome. Unfucking Let's go in 2017 before coming
in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub and UK's television and communications network. Although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown.
You have reached your destination.
Blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The system network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from
Auto drive now enabled.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad, though. It's so annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention the accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment, at least. released. And don't even get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not you and Bloom and privacy again. You're a broken record.
Not as broken as our city's cars.
You have reached your destination.
I've had quite enough of this.
Control, suspect is now fleeing off the location.
In pursuit. On me. We are in pursuit.
Forceful intervention. You really want to do this?
Suspect is armed. Repeat, suspect is armed. Let's get some more on standby. Shots fired! Shots fired!
Instead, we're gonna look at
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
As usual, keep everyone safe in their business.
Putting it into the chase now.
Ian was a veteran political writer and broadcaster back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. Complete and total control of the individual. The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis, you are now part of the whole, part of the nation. The only meaning that you will find in life is to become part of the nation. What is the nation? The nation doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically being captured by the leader that takes over, that claims that he, has this sort of access to the soul of the country, the soul of the people. He never does. It's just a myth. But that's what
Control, we need medical assistance at my location. Over.
Control every aspect of your life. Talk to hang out with friends. I mean, what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where you get corporations and the state operating in tandem, basically molded into one. But that isn't that rare. I mean, it's exactly the same thing. Look at the vehicle that operates in multiple private companies in those camps making use of that same data. Fascism often works with corporations, and it's doing the same now. That's the way in which they track people. That's the way in which they operate as each other's proxies.
Charles is an expert in the dark arts of surveillance who worked to set up democratic media in post-communist states. How did it go so wrong in Britain?
We're looking at all the wrong things when you look at this crisis. There's a lot of concentration on data and how that's been used and manipulated. And what we haven't looked at is power structures and process.
Please report any suspicious behavior to Albion personnel. Failure to cooperate with an Albion investigation.
Disobedience will be met with force.
Reminder: bag and package searches are at the discretion of Albion agents. All persons must comply with requests to surrender belongings for search at any time. Failure to do so is a crime.
And don't follow me.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Control, we've received the call, over.
Individual is armed. Now!
Can we keep this moving, please? ambulance for this civilian. Over.
Received, we are in pursuit.
Target is not complying. Over.
Good God! There's our target. Over.
Shit! Officer down! Officer down!
Get shot out here!
No need to worsen the situation.
Albion is committed to secure the safety of the city by any means necessary.
Immobilizing the suspect.
I'm trapped here!
Outmatched.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
Received. Calling back up to my location. Over.
They're shooting at us!
Suspect's been...
Stand by.
How things were done, but everybody had a feeling that something really stunk and they couldn't figure it out. And yet, it was standing there in their space the whole time. There's a couple of different ways to
We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit.
School organizations, smaller power groups, companies as well, who are bending things.
Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over.
There's our suspect. To achieve what it is that we hope to achieve with. And if you add all of that up, that's where
Control, send an ambulance to my location.
a lot of little buttons being pushed. But also there's this other thing that's going on here is the gathering of data and the analysis of data has authoritarianism contained within its DNA.
All units, we are after the suspect.
By its nature a tool for authoritarianism.
Immobilize that vehicle! Dispatch, deploying drones to apprehend the suspect.
How does big data look into our lives? Let's have a look at the full crisis case.
We're starting to see the merger of private data and other data held by the state into what's called social credit systems. This is where every aspect of your behaviour is monitored and controlled by a central system. So it's still with the person. If you have a credit card that regulated on all your behaviour and spending, and this can have profound impact on privacy,
We are trailing the target.
Stop you from doing things.
Ramming the suspect.
Jaywalk, if you cross the road in the wrong place, you might lose points. If you do some community activities or help your neighbours, you might earn points. And then this can be used to sort of evaluate you as a person. And this could mean, for example, better travel privileges, being able to travel first class, being able to travel first class, to not being able to travel at all. These are something very real and very important because of the data.
Ready to ram the vehicle. Over.
So if you're Instagram and you think someone might be watching, you're probably right. They're watching for you. I'm Tash and you've been listening to the podcast. Keep listening, keep sharing
Pursuing the target. Over.
They're watching us.
Hello, resistors. It's bum time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the bum. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest local equipment of the rest of Britain. It's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're
We're
talking
going to ram the
about
target.
Albion, your friends of mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also got
Return to ram suspect vehicle.
to a record.
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
That contract has been extended so many times by the nick of a politician designed the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went. Probably like a football.
Total the target vehicle.
Leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona. The government panics and thinks, well, we better get them signed up for it.
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Either themselves or via Albion, their chosen violent controllers, provide a very valuable bargain service, beating people up. Well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I think they're probably right. Who has the opportunity to commit?
Target has exited the car, maintaining visual. Officer in critical condition. Critical, over.
Cover! Shit!
Violent crime these days anyway. The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported over to Bulgaria.
Arrest the suspect.
It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know what these duffed up as a set rate for each state mugging. What is that rate? What do you think?
They certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota.
Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine it don't last too much anyway, Albion, because it's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? I imagine it doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, you can just starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to
We are in pursuit, I say again, in pursuit. Preparing to ram suspect vehicle.
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
Never mind. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Yes, of course. There's a shady cabal invested in interest in controlling and profit motive power. Great, I'll have a chat with them then.
Oh, Andy, remember when you could get away with crank calls without people coming round to your house to beat the shit out of you?
Oh, happy times.
You're listening to the past.
Did you think the Prime Minister will ever come back?
I don't think we've ever had a Prime Minister.
Oh, that's a much more reassuring way of looking at things.
Preparing to intercept vehicle.
Alice, really look at the state.
Danger.
We are in pursuit. Control, target has exited the vehicle.
I'm putting an end to this. Over.
Officer down!
Comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
Could have told you that was going to happen. Now, let's actually get some work done.
We're supposed to have the Mother of Parliaments. Well, this is... One mother that is emphatically
Auto-drive now enabled.
woods to be brought up by wolves. And let me tell you, that never works out like it does in the stories. Wolves are bad parents. Unless you're a wolf, in which case they can do a job bringing you up as a wolf. Do not give your children to wolves. And do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't flogged off for profit? Oh, I think we've basically just become a homeopathic Britain. Diluted and diluted until there's barely a trace of the original Britain left. But some quackish lunatics...
You have reached your destination.
That way. It's total bullshit. Is there anything left? New on the bug this week. A new feature. The Bug Off feature. The person who is making it.
I'm here. What's the objective?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
So what do we do?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
CERS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom instantly.
Good lad.
Break in and connect Bagley to a filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual.
Why is this deactivated?
That's the last of them.
What's going on with our security?
Bloody nice!
Security system's off again.
This tech is such bollocks.
Is it supposed to do that? Give up now!
access the filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower. Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer. Head to the basement and hack the filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly, if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
What are you talking about? I want DedSec gone.
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access. Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
Come again?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
Thoughts?
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down. Drones down, server room unlocked. And buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hardline to the server.
Thoughts?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
Right, reset the power.
Close enough. about this drone. It can't seem to take a fucking hint. Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit. This microwave drone has been hanging around so long I've given her a name. I'd like it to be Ada. Would you mind killing her? Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lives across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bomb were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, I'm so spinnable and emotional.
Taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
Honestly, I'd rather be dead than in prison. Have you seen those uniforms?
Could you do something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hint. Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit. This microwave drone has been hanging around so long I've given her a name. I'd like you to meet Ada. Would you mind killing her? Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bomb were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise. And it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the Secretary.
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail? And that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favour to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though. What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little side ops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Well done, Bagley. Now let's get this scheming little bastard.
With pleasure. I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Do it.
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh, no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
No one called to power down security.
What now?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
And Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
Okay, I'll be the idiot and ask, why are we not just driving that car into a river?
Believe me, I'd love to, but he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Not too bad for a first go, if I do say so myself.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Was that a compliment?
You'll get used to Bagley's mannerisms. I think you did quite well.
Malik has been secured at the safe house.
All right, Now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just... don't get too... close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
Hey, look, they're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Let's see it.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as DedSec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive.
All right, Richard. We know you were behind the High Commission bombing, and we know you were involved with the earlier bombings as well. Time to talk.
The earlier bombings? What are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
But you knew about Zero Day when you approached us.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Honestly, it doesn't matter. We're going to learn the truth, and until we do, you're not going anywhere.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. We won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are, DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
You'll like this. Got word from Hamish that Nigel Cass is planning to unveil some new nasty project at a press conference.
And why would I like that? Albion's always got some sort of nasty plan going.
Because Hamish has convinced his Albion contact to talk to us. Apparently it took some doing, since Radu's a squirrely sort. He's been especially agitated lately. But he has insider information we could use. The meeting's at the Drowning Post.
I wouldn't mind a drink while we plan how to give Nigel bloody Cass a black eye.
I'm not gonna let my blood boil over this situation. Shut your mouth. Yeah. Swear. So pissed. I just can't handle this right now.
So everyone out, no exceptions. Alice, not even you. It's for the good of the country. Everyone out, unless you can prove that your family are in the background on the Bayeux Tapestry cheering on King Harold at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Get out. Actually, that's not British enough. Unless you can show, unarguably, that your direct bloodline is untainted by anything since before the Romans. Actually, scratch that. Unless your direct ancestor was personally responsible for building Stonehenge, get out of my country. I guess when you look at it, you know, the best way is to stop immigration, apart from, obviously, the world, to... make the place you'd want to stop people coming to as
Auto drive
unpleasant
now
as possible.
enabled.
So,
Well, we absolutely are doing that, Andy.
well, you know, fair play to the government for helping us with that. Another option, extend the White Cliffs of Dover. They've been resting on their laurels for too long. Very inefficient, it turns out, as a means of stopping immigration. We need to extend them by about another 11,000 miles, a full wrap around Great Britain, and they could do with being about 1.5 kilometres higher as well, with a special greasy coating to stop people clambering over the top or however they get in. Here's a quick joke for you, Alex. Did you get the one about the woman who went into the immigration processing centre and was ever seen again?
No, Andy, I didn't hear that one.
Boom. Set up. Punchline. Classic. For those of you unfamiliar with it, the immigration processing centre is, of course, where so many of our guests to Britain go for a longer than desirable game of involuntary hide and seek. You are listening to The Bar. I will conclude by saying, out of all the things wrong with Britain today, I think immigration is right up there, Alice. When you think of all the health professionals we've stolen from overseas over the years here in Britain, it's quite possible that all these people are just coming here to try to get an appointment with their local doctor.
Yes, Andy, certainly as someone who came from the expanded arm of the empire when Britain was still reaching out rather than folding in on itself, most of us just come here to visit our stuff in the museums.
British way.
Speaking of international movement, Britain has recalled all European ambassadors after a spy scandal. I think this is probably a good thing, because British foreign politicians are always putting their foot in their mouths. How much worse can they do if they're not there? I mean, by definition, the fact that there's a spy scandal means that they were terrible spies. The point of spies is that there's never a spy scandal.
Yeah, but let's give credit to all the spies that haven't been in scandals and therefore might as well not exist.
Well, they've arrested those German spies in that SIRS crackdown on the illegals in Hackney, and I think that's a sad thing. I think I used to think of Germans as quite scary, but that was because I'd been watching World War II movies where the Germans all have English accents. They speak in that very precise way. It's very, we have ways of making you talk, and now Germans all have that American accent where it's all like, welcome to the party, we're having a really nice time. They're much friendlier, Germans. Let them stay.
Well, that's all today, Bugsters. Remember, it's not as bad as it seems. Honestly. I hope. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Let's wait around and see if this alleged war criminal shows up. Our potential recruit has been trying to bring an Albion war criminal to justice. We should be able to download their full record off their optic. I've extracted a complete service record from the guard's optic, including one particularly nasty atrocity. I'll send it on to our prospect and let them decide how to handle it. Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
Never seen something so ridiculous.
The program ought to be occasionally in the goddamn country. So that's, again, it's a step forward.
Auto drive now disabled.
There's never been a Prime Minister, Andy. I've never seen him, I've never heard of him. The only times I ever hear what the Prime Minister does is when nothing happens.
I mean, it has reached the point where, and I've thought this for a long time, we would be better off if the Prime Minister was a watermelon. No, it would be, I think we'd all be happy with that. We'd all know where we stood.
You hear him being praised for his diplomatic skills all the time, but the best mark of diplomacy is when nothing happens. So good diplomacy is indistinguishable from him doing absolutely nothing.
You are listening to The Bar. 4,000 new dream jobs for everyone. All I can say, Alice, is that I'm very glad that my children studied drama at school, because that has set them up for life in modern Britain. That is the one core skill they need, the ability to pretend that they are living happy and fulfilled lives, that they have jobs that are worth doing, and that they're making the planet a better place, and that they control their own destinies, and that they have even a parody of a private life, and that they can smile. Without crying. That's what drama teaches them to do. Crucial skills in this day and age. Of course, it's not just the jobs that are being technologicalised beyond all recognition. It is also all reality. Thanks once again to Optic. According to Bloom, the Optic system is now the most secure it's ever been. And, well, of course, I mean, it's so convenient, Optic, isn't it? I mean, it saves us so much time and hassle trying to exist in the kind of realm of reality. I don't even need to bother with that. I mean, sure, the government has hacked into my soul and now basically monitors my every waking moment and thought. But at least I don't have to type, "Where's my nearest coffee shop?" into a search engine. At least I don't have to waste anything between 8 and 12 seconds every day going online to look up how to make a bowl of muesli. And at least I'm not frittering away my precious mental energies thinking, what do I actually think?
Optic is so secure, Andy. It's more secure than a teenage girl reading a women's magazine. It's more secure than a comedian with a drinking problem. It's more secure than a young man who's just got his first motorcycle license.
Finally, before we go today, bug off to the Prime Minister, who has once again FRO'd to who knows where this week. He sure as hell is not here in London. I remember back in the day, Alice, when our Prime Ministers were either incompetent or crooked, but not both at once. But actually, no, I can remember them being both at once. But incompetent, crooked, and not even in the country. That is one impressive triple whammy. I've had Lions longer than his longest spell on British soil in this last year. It's this halfway house I can't stand. Either come back and do your job, or leave the planet entirely. I'm pretty sure there must be a spare space station knocking around where he can go and entertain himself for the rest of the time. Can we crowdfund it? Tell you, let's make a cryptocurrency out of something and crowdfund it that way. What have you got spare? Jelly beans? Are they still legal?
He's away so often, Andy. I'm starting to think he doesn't like the country.
That is all from the bug today. Fly away, bugs. We are done.
There's a time to be casual. There's a time to blend in. And there's a time a chap has to be a chap. Tailored, measured, delivered with a dash of panache. Abbott and Brown.
Drone, begin a search.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, Resistors, this is The Bug, and on today's show, Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put Optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first... I mean, it's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So nice there. Still looking out for us.
You have reached your destination.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where
Auto
I
drive
pretend
now
to know my
enabled.
loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean, SIRS really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became patently obvious that Gold had retired. We think that the similarity.
You have reached your destination.
Judgmental, stripping away your finances.
Auto drive now
dishing out
enabled.
random punishment. Peas in a pot. All it needs to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time? Not bacon again, please. Please, not bacon. Courgettes. Ban courgette. I can take you banning courgette.
You have reached your destination.
Makes you feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not it's reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk.
Auto drive now
in the
disabled.
kiddie pool, right?
Get that on. This is The Bug on the Buccaneer. Let's move on now to sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport.
You look like someone who might want to fight for London.
Yo, you with DedSec? Hype, I need your help.
Perhaps. What's the situation?
I don't like talking about it, but I was in with these smugglers, yeah, with Clan Kelly. We brought in cheese and booze and, like, plants. Made some good pee. But now I don't know what to do. We got this boatload of guns coming in. Peak shit.
Go on.
But this ain't the life I want for me. I'm getting out of this business and I'm going out in style. This arms deal, it can't go down. But, like, I can't stop it on my own. I need your help.
All right. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, thanks. Help her sister out and I'll owe you big time. Know what I mean?
The weapons shipment is being prepared at one of Clan Kelly's hideouts. I'll send you the coordinates.
On it.
And then look. Yourself in a shed forever.
Thanks, Bugley.
Auto drive
You
now
have the answer
enabled.
to everything.
Hey, Bugley, how many seashells does she sell by the seashore?
Alice, most of the seashore is now uninhabitable, so I would highly recommend she sees her doctor before engaging in any commercial proximity to the ocean.
Bugley, how can I stop worrying about being disappeared by Clan
Auto
Kelly every
drive
time
now
I go to the
disabled.
shop, or take the bus, or sit on a bench, or look at a tree, or point at a bird, or think about snooker, or get out of bed?
Andy, do not worry about Clan Kelly.
Why not, Bugley? They terrify me to my very
Auto drive
core.
now enabled.
Because, Andy, we are all just dust in the wind of history.
That's nice perspective, Bugley. Let's never lose sight of that.
Hey, Bugley, how do you put a secret hideout in your basement without alerting your narc children and their tracking devices?
Please hold still, Alice, while I report you to the authorities.
Bugley, will things ever get better?
Yes, Andy. The heat death of the universe is only 5 billion years away now.
Oh, it's so nice to have something to look forward to. That's all from the Bug today. Keep it real, Bug fans. Actually, that's terrible advice. Keep it as unreal as you can possibly manage. But that's well done.
Britain has a long heritage in world-leading innovation. From the steam engine to the Spitfire, it is the spirit and ingenuity of our people that has made us strong. That is why at Albion, we believe in delivering the next generation of personalized security to all of our citizens. For when it comes to the future, it's your safety that's our security.
This is London Calling. You're listening to me, Tash, and Buccaneer, your source for what they so want to do. This time we're turning our focus back on the media to look at my former employer, the GBB. As we know, the broadcaster has been through a lot of changes since the Hassani government gave in to pressure from its corporate backers and privatised the corporation. Today, the GBB is a shadow of its former self. It's become a tool used by the government to circulate fake news and disinformation. So how did we get here? Where did it all go wrong? How can we tell when our national news has become state propaganda? Our experts speak on conditions of anonymity for their own safety. Here's disinformation and media expert Charles. We've seen any broadcasting built up by journalists and torn down by demagogues all over the world.
So before the media fragmented, there was this voice of authority that was trusted and worthy of trust. Then what we ended up with is a really commercial model where whether you're talking about an app, a smart device, or whether you're talking about a broad...
The thing you're after is around here.
Lovely. Time for a bit of destruction.
There's the shipment.
Look at that! We have an intruder! Look it!
I guess I ought to look around.
Do a search. Come out and face me!
Nothing suspicious here. Keep looking.
Nothing so far.
Need a look there. Looks good. I'm moving on.
We've got to track them down.
This vehicle's fucking hacked.
I'm going to keep looking. They must be here somewhere. Moving on.
That's it. No sense looking for her anymore.
What was that?
Lock down on this. Cleared.
Right, it's hacked. Find the fucker.
All right, let's look around.
Drone, start search.
I'm starting to get really pissed off.
Not here, moving on. Bro, search the area. Spread out.
Shut that down.
This fucking thing's hacked.
Keep looking.
Let's find who's doing it.
I better find them. Quick.
To report a crime. Investigation underway. Cease and desist. You'll be restrained. Investigating disturbance. Target has escaped. Searching.
Right, let's find this joker. Hey, drone, run a search.
How about you come out and I'll kill you?
The fact that you're out there listening, we're in here talking, shows that there is still a space to combat these false truths and disinformation that's being sold to us, and that it's never possible really to completely shut down, despite all the technologies that they have at their disposal and all the financial and corporate power and all the physical power. It's never quite possible to shut down people's desire to get to the truth. And fight for their own ideologies and values, and you know, we're out here starting that task, so don't give up hope.
Potentially armed and hostile.
Nibbling away on the rotting carpet.
Weapons destroyed. I'll open a channel to our reluctant criminal friend once you're clear of the area.
Jesus Christ! Have you got it?
This is delightful.
Hello, Bugs. This is the Bug. I'm Andy. This is Alice, and today we're going to be pretending that everything is fine. Yeah, and back. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? That was as long as I could manage. A second and a half. A reality time now.
Where did they
go? Well, finally today, we're going to road test the latest update to the CSA app, the government app that has brought the great British tradition of snitching on people you don't like back to the very heart of public life, the school playground.
Done and done.
Big up, for real. You just kept a massive amount of guns off the street. Like, more needs to be done around here, but it's a start.
DedSec could always use more people. Interested?
Fuck it. I'm in.
That's the prison service. What's the slogan, is it? If you see something, say something. Or if you think you might at some point see something, say something. Or if you haven't seen anything but don't like someone, say something again.
Welcome to DedSec, darling. We are just thrilled to have you.
Banging! I'm gassed. When do we start bashing heads in?
Abrel?
You brute! Hope everyone's all right.
Right about now, the funk soul brother.
Auto drive now enabled.
Your safety and security are utmost importance.
persons who obstruct or in any way interfere with an Albion guard from their duties.
What?
Why worry if you have nothing to hide?
Auto drive now disabled.
This is the place. Where's our informant?
Bad news from Hamish. His contact is running late. May as well make yourself comfortable.
Nice drink!
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Who are you? My fucking mum?
The attack occurred just as Albion CEO Nigel Cass was announcing a new security
Turn up the telly, mate!
Our cameras captured video of the attack, which some viewers may find disturbing.
Without their tireless work, we couldn't have rolled out these checkpoints. Watch out! 43C. Engage contact right. Aimed fire. Aimed fire.
Liar, you fucking liar! You're going to kill us all! Government officials have yet to issue a statement, but Cass had this to say.
An attack on me and my men is one thing. We're trained to handle these monsters. But I will not abide civilian casualties. This city deserves peace. And I promise you, London, we carry on as we are, these attacks will continue. But we don't need to live like this. Scared to leave our homes. Criminals, terrorists like these can be stopped before they even start. And I have a plan to do just that. Your police and politicians may have stopped fighting for you. But I will never stop. Thank you.
This is what I'm talking about. Cass ought to be in charge of things.
The hell he should. He's just another greedy bastard.
Nigel Cass is the only one who gives a fuck about this city.
Twat.
Oi, break it up. Keep it civil.
Unbelievable.
Fucking hell. Tell me you lot met with my contact and he had nothing to do with this.
Your man never showed up, Hamish. But come on, this was a show. It has Cass written all over it.
Certy, bruv. The cameras, the speech, full convenient. We got a scope where it went down.
No, you don't get it, fam. Radu's been seriously unbalanced lately. Talking all sorts of rubbish about someone having to stop Cass, no matter the cost.
Timing's too pat. Cass announces this new security initiative and then he's attacked in public. No way.
Hope you're right. It's not Radu gone off the deep end.
Auto drive now enabled.
Sorry.
I never stopped till my son top when I put the clock on my head.
Auto drive now disabled.
Oh, I wish I had this ages ago.
Oh, God! The more you struggle, the longer the search. Degenerate! Piece of that for me. Suspects reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile. All units, we are after the suspect. Negative, no sign of the target yet. Control, we're returning to HQ, over.
This is the site where Nigel Cass was attacked. But, surprise, surprise, his personal goon squad has already scrubbed the area for evidence.
Cuz if I had something to hide, I'd clear it fast too. Know what I mean? This shit is wonky.
Yes, if you...
You okay?
It all happened so... fast. Is this what London is now? Just one terrorist attack after another?
It is what it is, fam. Do you see the attack?
Not really. There was a truck and bodies flying everywhere. I just want things to stop exploding.
Weird. Let's do it. Good God. There's a place that you never forget.
I'm going to need a bit more data if you want me to reconstruct the scene in augmented reality.
Facial recognition is required to keep the citizens of London safe. Obstructing obscure.
That should do it. Go back to the location of the incident to view the reconstruction.
Citizens, we must ask that you clear the area.
Whoa! One of ours is down!
Sir, all serious injuries have been evacuated to nearby hospitals as ordered. I want a full incident report ASAP. This was preventable, Harris. Human error, and it cost human lives. Innocent lives it was our duty to protect. Yes, sir. The vehicle and floor. Handle it. Gather the media. I have something that needs to be said. We failed. This should never have happened, and I plan on making sure it never happens again.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This does look like pro-terrorism, in the sense that it's both professional and in favor of terrorism.
Alright, so this Egypt uses professional weapons, but who is it? I'll take a look.
Searching facial recognition databases, and here he is, Radu Florin, an Albion employee in good standing, until he tried to drive an exploding truck into his boss.
Radu? Oh, shit. Fam, that's the bloke put me on the Themis. My contact inside Albion.
Then what we saw was a real hit. Attempted hit, anyway. Not some false flag bollocks.
What the fuck did he find to make him desperate enough to do this? Roll it, Bugs.
Look at that. Albion trucks have black boxes on the undercarriage, just like aeroplanes. I can track down the black box, which should lead us to the truck's current location.
Run the plates too, Bags.
Of course. I'll also monitor Albion communications and 1,000 other little things you would appreciate.
Looks like a disgruntled employee situation. Cass did something to seriously piss this man off.
If there's dissension in the ranks, that's leverage we can't pass up. First, we need to look at the truck.
According to Albion radio chatter, they've moved the truck to the Tone bombing site. And here's something even stranger. They've moved Radu Florin's body along with it.
Swear down. The Tone crater. That's wonk.
Albion has been coordinating recovery efforts at the site, which is rather vague.
It's a dumping ground, innit? For problems they like to see disappear. If we find the truck, we find Radu.
Totally. I've reached a tone site. This is where they brought the wheels from the Finsbury bomb.
That's right, but what we don't know is why they brought it here.
I'll take a look.
Best fish and chips, just barb and so on and so forth. Now the place just spouting out the services. It's actually working for once.
Is that?
Take this down. The Tone bombing presents us with an excellent opportunity. Once we've taken full possession of the site, it gives us a good vantage point on the Thames and provides us with a cover of activity to mask some of our own higher risk activities.
Something over there?
Target has escaped. Search.
Moving on.
Could be anywhere right now.
This is the truck used in the Finsbury attack. I have a VIN and plate match. The dash cam is a shambles, but the local cameras picked up some audio. Worth a listen.
Oh, Jesus, he's pretty burnt up.
Happens when your truck explodes.
Fuck, I used to see him around R&D. Did you know him?
Hell no. But even if I did, I wouldn't fucking talk about it. Know what I mean?
Oh, Jesus, he's pretty burnt up.
Happens when your truck explodes.
Fuck, I used to see him around R&D. Did you know him?
Hell no. But even if I did, I wouldn't fucking talk about it. Know what I mean?
I'm detecting several optics nearby with no life signs connected. That's where we should look for the driver's body.
Sick!
I definitely heard something. Shit! Man down!
He's looking to automate our jobs, mate. This is no joke.
Director Cass? You're serious? Who told you that?
Friend over in R&D. The shit he's told me about background checks and knowing who's going to be useful to Albion, who's going to be a problem.
You that worried about your job? This is a PMC. They already do background checks on all of us.
Oh, you don't get it. He was talking about the general population, not just us employees. How bad is it that everyone has to be watched that closely?
Well, look around. It's fucking bad. And Cass is going to do what he has to keep it from getting worse. Suggest you do the same.
Nah, this bloke's full ripe. Can't be the attacker.
Yes, from the state of decay, I'd say this person died, right around the tone bombing. So that's one mystery solved.
Wait, what?
What was that? Hang on.
Situation normal.
Oh, I think this is the one. Burned to a crisp. Not long ago either.
There's a lump of damaged metal in his noggin that might once have been an optic.
Red hair bags. I know you on this, yeah?
I'm pulling everything down from his cloud storage now. I recommend escaping from the premises.
Fucking feds dumping the bodies here is so wrong, man.
If you consider that... New bodies are constantly being unearthed from the Tone wreckage. They can kill anyone they want and get away with it.
You prick.
Yo, listen. Give it up.
I've decrypted an audio file recovered from the attacker's body. Shall I play it?
You're on, Bagsy.
He's launched them up. They're waiting up there and no one knows. People think he'll keep them safe, but that's not what he wants. He wants control. He sent them up there to watch us. And worse, he called them Justice Themis drones. What a cruel joke. The project was dead, but he has the team re-engineering an upgrade that'll activate a systemic reboot, and you always hated it when I used my big up words. I can't let it happen. And without him, it doesn't. Mom, I'm about to do something. Something awful. Or at least people will say it's awful. If they know what I know, maybe they'd think better of me. Less of a monster. But I'm trying to stop a monster, Mom. I am. If you had the chance to stop something terrible from happening by killing someone, wouldn't you do it? Something truly horrible. I'm sorry. I love you.
Is this for real? Themis drones up in space! Once they get their upgrade, those fucking things are gonna be doing a shit ton of damage.
Might take months, but Cass could get the project back on its legs. Unless we destroy the drones themselves. Bugs boy, the Themis data we wiped at Titus. Any chance you remember enough to retro-engineer a more suitable upgrade?
I'll do you one better. I can code a virus from the data itself.
What? You hiding away Themis data? The fuck is that, Bags?
I asked him to. No sense in just flushing data. Never know what might come in handy or what you might learn. So, how do we use it to infect the drones?
Albion's got a primary communications hub at Tower Bridge. Upload the virus there, fam, and all the drones get a dose.
Let's do it.
That's why I got gigs just like Joe Crime. After the show, I'll be rolling mine. Don't care about the no smoking sign. They tried to steal my vision. This ain't a culture, it's my religion. God knows I don't wanna go prison. But if a man wanna try me, trust me, listen. Me and my G's ain't scared of police. We don't listen to no politician. Everybody on the same mission, and we don't care about your ism and schisms.